What is up, guys? It is a beautiful Thursday here in northern Nevada. The sun is out, the clouds are puffy, everything is looking good. Today we're going to do that review video of my boat so you guys can see everything that I used out of jigs. We had a fun time of jigs, ton of fish. I probably caught 10 fish off camera, but I couldn't edit everything in because the video just got so long and stuff. But if you guys didn't check that video out, go and check it out. It's lots of fish at jigs is what I called it. So alright guys, so forgive the shed for being a little bit dirty, but it's easier than dragging these guys out. So let's go ahead and start with the motors, and then we'll head out to the boat and show you what I've done out there. Okay, so what we have here is that 3.5 horsepower Hankai Chinese motor. It's a little two-stroke motor that's, well, it's been giving me quite a bit of issues lately, but it's still a decent little motor. It's pull start gas tank, and everything's pretty much like a normal boat motor. And then I've got right here, I've got this little Coleman 2.6 horsepower that I've been using out on the bigger lakes and stuff like that. This is actually a 4-stroke with the internal gas tank and everything on it. This motor is kick butt, and I will show you why. Alright, so check this out. Choke, gas vent, turn the gas on, and third pull every single time. That's why I love that motor. Alright, so in here I've got my poles, you guys know. There's that GX2, the other one here. Alright, so right here is that particle board decking I was telling you guys about. I actually went and got this from Lowe's or Home Depot, and then built it out of that. I used a jigsaw and cut it out on the cutting table. And then I've got the 10-pound anchor with rope, net, telescoping paddle. This is the box that I keep all of my records and stuff in, you know, licensing, extra parts for the motors and stuff if I ever need it, jets and whatnot if I go up in altitude or down in altitude. This is a 35 amp hour, it's a 35 amp hour lead acid marine grade battery, which has actually been really good for me. It's like a mid-sized battery. It's not like a big one, so that's pretty cool. And then in the previous video I told you guys about the Brunswick Motor Guide. I actually picked that motor up for 20 bucks from a guy in town. He was selling it. I just needed a new propeller, so I went ahead and bought one on Amazon, I think. It's also where I bought the battery and stuff too, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, we come out here to the trailer. So this is a Harbor Freight Special. One of those buildable trailers, 8 foot by 4. And I basically just retrofitted it to hold the boat. You can see I have those wood planks with the carpeting on them and stuff like that. Now the boat hangs off about 3 feet, so I had to build these 2 little perches right here to hold it a little bit better. But that trailer's actually worked out really well. And then I've got the straps and the eyelets on the sides that hold the boat in and whatnot. This is a American 12 Sundolphin John boat. And basically what it is it's a polystyrene foam sandwiched in between 2 polyurethane, or not polyurethane, plastic. So it's basically like a clamshell design. It's like a kayak, basically, just a really big one. But some of the main features that kind of make this boat unique is the fact that they actually did do a transom mount for a gas motor. It's aluminum plate, and it's actually reinforced with plywood. That's what it is. And then it's got 2 drain petcocks right here, which actually, one is for the inner area where the clamshell is, and then one actually goes into the boat, as you can see. And then right here, actually, this is my own doing. It's a little 1-inch PVC outlet right there. So in the wintertime, I can let all the water drain into right there, and then water doesn't stay in there. But what I was having was, when I first bought this boat, it didn't have the silicone on here. I actually had the silicone around here, but what would happen was water would seep through this seal and would get into the boat, and I had to drain it every time, but that was a big issue for me. So, and then each 3 sections are where the particle board decking sit that I had to cut out and measure and all that kind of stuff. There is 2 battery trays though. There's one there and then one up front. And then right here the seats are reinforced with the plywood, and then I went ahead and did those flush mount marine seats and stuff on here, so those look kind of cool. So these are detachable seats, and if you ever just want to ride around just normally. And then there is, as far as I know, 6 cup holders areas in this boat. And then I went ahead and added the dock roping holders and for the anchor and stuff like that. This boat does come with oar mounts and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool too. One of the other cool features about this boat is it does have a bow mount for that Brunswick Motor Guide. The problem was with this one is, see where the halves meet right here and they glue together. It was sticking out too far. So what I ended up having to do was I had to cut it out, and then I got some of that garage door sealer, like the trimming on the garage door, and then some rivets, and actually molded it to this, and then riveted it, and then went ahead and siliconed around it to keep it all sealed up and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool too. Then the bottom of the boat's pretty just average, normal boat. You can see right here where it kind of starts to suck in and stuff like that. It's just normal. It's you know, it's plastic. So that's it, guys. There's the boat. That's what I've been working with for the past year. I've owned the boat for like a year and a half. I bought it like July of last year, and then used it, and then winterized it and pulled it out this year. So everything's still working. It's taken on a lot of rocks and stuff, and still hasn't been destroyed yet. So we're just gonna keep going until it does, and then maybe I'll end up getting like a little 10-foot aluminum one. So we'll go from there. But next video, South Fork for sure. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the boat, what you think I could do that would be kind of cool with it. I'm thinking about doing like maybe like a live well thing or something. I can like throw like a live well pump out and then just, you know, have like a bucket or something. I don't know. But let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.